Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kayvon Thibodeau. And the Giants are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
After the turnover, here's Locke. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now a 2nd and 10. Block now to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Giants will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
And Brandon, how many times have we talked with these rookies out there, and then we finally hear from them that the game slowed down and they're able to handle things? Not so far for this rookie, because right now, back-to-back drives, they picked him off. Not college football anymore. He's got to find a way to handle what these defenses throw at him.
A final shot before half for Locke. Going up top. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 1-touchdown ball game. 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Set up.
They'll run. It's McLaughlin. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
60 by 6. 60 by 6. Go.
Off the play fake. Nix. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
McLaughlin will take it in. Touchdown, Denver.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Third quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10.
Throwing now is Locke.
Completed to Hyatt.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a 1st down.
Quickly into the hands of Neighbors off the RPO. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 9. On the give, it's Tracy.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw it is Locke.
Now this thrown deep for Slayton.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Broncos are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Well, I guess we're at the point of the game where they do need to open up the playbook a little bit, start to take some chances down the field, but that one did not go as planned.
Yeah, these guys need something good to go their way, and they took an opportunity to take that shot there, but obviously that's not going to help. A tough play for them as they're trying to make their way back.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. 2nd down and 8.
Now a pitch out to Williams. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On play action, here's Nix.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Riley Dixon now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Shoves him away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
Now 2nd and 3. Now a play fake, and here's Locke. Bellinger hauls it in out left side.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Giants with possession of the football, but needing points as we start quarter number 4. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Daniel Bellinger,
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
and the Giants have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Gano now to add the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
and not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Locke gonna throw. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. They'll hand it to Tracy.
And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
2nd down and 6 now.
They fake the handoff. Now Locke. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. Locke working out of the gun.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Looking to throw. Locke. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Locke off a play action. Rolling to his right. And he's going to go down again. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks. Pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
This is 3rd and goal.
Here we go, set.
Operating from the gun. Locke.
He forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
What a stand there defensively. They force the 3rd and goal, force them into what they think will be a passing situation, and then they make sure to lock up all the receivers and come away with the interception. Sounds simple, but that was really well done.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Here's McLaughlin.
And he'll take this one only up to about the 21.
Here's 3rd and 9.
19 Lions.
They'll go play action with Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Up the middle. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, meaning taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover.
Here's Locke.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Now Locke.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him.
An important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4. Locke to throw. That is incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Sack.
Now Locke. Got to have this one. This is down the field for Bellinger.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Broncos are close to finishing off this football game. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone.
That is intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it. And the Giants are going to get the football here at their own 23. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ball game.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
He's going to let it fly.
Oh, he catches it off the tip. It wasn't even intended for him.
He's into the end zone. Unbelievable. A defensive collapse on the final play, and Charles, they can tie it with a PAT.
I cannot believe that. Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down one. It's tempting to go for two. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans, though, holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
Now for the all-critical extra point. He's got it. No problems there. The extra point up and good, and we are headed to overtime.
So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial.
So the first crack here in overtime goes to the New York Giants as we are back underway. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Now Locke. Catch made by Slayton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From midfield, here's Locke. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Ready?
On play action, Locke. Rush coming, and he's taken down. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback, he's not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
3rd and 12.
Set, ready?
From the gun, it's Locke. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 24 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. Here's Locke to throw. Once again, he finds Slayton. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Singletary is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Here's Locke.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. It's a sack for a loss of 4, and that brings up 3rd down and goal.
I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards?
Come on, set.
They look to throw. It's Locke. Under pressure, and they got to him again. So they say forget the field goal and the lead. They're going for the win in OT here on 4th and goal.
Locke.
Oh, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Riley Moss. And the Broncos are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime. Boy, that one hurt, CD. They were in field goal range. They wanted that touchdown, understandably, but now a field goal on the other side would beat them.
And when you get the ball first in overtime, you're thinking to yourself, nothing less than a field goal. But you really want the touchdown. You don't want to put the onus on your defense to try and hold. In this case, they put it on them anyway, but at least they were aggressive, trying to get the score that would have ended the game.
And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams.
And he can muster only a couple here to the 24. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Off the play fake, Nix.
He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. He did not have a catch till that moment. Pretty good time for his first one, though, here in OT.
I would agree with that. And just think about how they had to cycle through all the play sheets, right? Tried to find ways to get a lot of people the football. In this case, as you said, he hadn't had a catch all game. Now they find him in a key moment. Really well done.
And he'll be taken down as that'll net him only about a gain of 9. Off the play fake, here's Nix.
And he's got his big tight end here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. This is a big spot for a rookie QB, and overtime's kind of where you earn your stripes, isn't it?
It really is, and we've talked with enough coaches and players about how these youngsters are getting into the game and playing this at such a high level so early. But overtime, that's an entirely different animal, and he's handling it well.
Yeah, starting to put together a nice drive. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
A give to Williams, running right. One overtime. How about 2? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that second overtime in just a moment.
So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 8.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 70 Lion.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. This will be the 8th.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And now the Giants, they get the officials' attention and take another timeout. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. They've had some success here in overtime in this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you, and until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to him.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Here is 3rd and 5.
And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag. So it all rests now on the right leg of Will Lutz. This to win it in overtime. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their second and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back.
Here's 3rd and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Okay, so interesting here. A field goal would win this thing, but the kicking team on the sideline, and they're going for it on 4th down.
They're going. It's Nix.
On the move to his left.
That is caught.
And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime.
A couple more minutes and maybe the